Hi guys, it's Kelly, Blackheart Prims. Well, I finished my new ribbon holder. It's not painted, but I'm just going to do the show and tell for the sake of, showing you guys. So, this is what I did. I went to my local Lowe's and I purchased the, I believe this is a 12-inch Lazy Susan, or for a 12-inch plate thingamajigger. And all you do, you don't have to add the little feet, but I had these little wooden balls and they're flat on one side. So I just used some E6000 glue and adhered them. And then I, excuse me, I used some some wood screws, little, I think they're 1/2 inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch. No, they're 1/2 inch. Wood screws, only 4, and that's that. And then I purchased the base, this round piece, at Lowe's as well. The metal Lazy Susan was, I think it was in the $8 range, and then this piece of wood was maybe in the $3 to $4 range. I also purchased some wooden dowels, and 3 of them are 3/16 of an inch, and then this one's a smidgy smaller. I'm not sure. I had this, but what I did was I measured the smallest spool, the hole, which was 3/16 of an inch, and my largest spool hole, just to make sure, I had the right. And like my Hug Snug, or seam binding, as some of you refer to it, which, where is that darn stuff? Oh, here it is. It runs a smidgy smaller, the hole does, and that's why I'm using this great big one. So basically, for the sake of showing you guys, this particular dowel is really tall because I plan on buying more of the seam binding. I'm going to kind of switch over from grosgrain to seam binding. And then this center one I wanted just to hold like the little small spools that I would buy at like Walmart, Michael's, etc. Now, the whole reason why I had to make this big stand was because I buy my ribbon in bulk, and this is like 100 yards, and I don't have a way to store it. So, I mean, you can see it's really large. So that's when I was just kind of sitting here one day and I was like, there's got to be a way, And so this is what I came up with. And then I've got, let's see here. I'm just going to put some of these on here so you all can see. The good thing about buying the ribbon in bulk for me is it comes with these plastic washers. So even though they're on these dowels, even if the ribbon's way down here, it will still spin on the dowel because it's plastic against wood. So all I have to do is unpin it, spool it out, cut what I need, then adhere it, if that makes sense. And then here's this one, my oranges, and I mean, I'm not really, I still have to paint this thing, but just, I kind of want to load it up a little bit so you guys can get an idea of, how much you can actually fit. But see, here's my, and then see, it just, I mean, it twirls easily, it spins easily. Here's a, and I could have put another dowel here. I probably could actually put 2 more just for like my real small ribbons, like the oopsie, like, you know, maybe this size, these real itty bitty ones. You know, I could easily put, you know, 2 more right there. However, I don't really use a lot of this stuff, and if I do, you know, I just store it in a drawer. I know, you know, what I have and what I don't. I kind of think that I'm going to use this area like for stick pins and something else. But yeah, so I mean, I think out of everything, oh wait, I'm sorry, I kind of skipped. So what I did with the dowels, I just, I found my 3/16 of an inch drill bit, and I just drilled down into the wood about 3/4 of an inch because I didn't want it to go all the way through. And then I just squirted a bunch of E6000 glue and then put the dowels down in it. You could use hot glue, wood glue. My E6000 happened to be handy, so I grabbed it and, you know, just let it sit overnight. Again, you can use the glue because you're not going to be, you know, taking them on and off, you know, until they're empty. Then, you know, you'll slide it up and pull that empty one out. But I have a really large table. It's an old dining table, and so it's like 60 inches long by, I think, 42 or something. It's really big. So having this kind of a setup works for me because I do have the room. I will tell you, just for size wise, they do have a smaller Lazy Susan. They have a 6-inch, and then I found online a 4-inch and a 3-inch. So maybe, you know, you only have these small spools, but you want to use this setup, and you don't have a lot of space. You could totally do that, and you know, make it work. So I might even buy one of the little I think they're 3.5-inch little Lazy Susans, and just use maybe like a 6-inch plate. And I think I might make it to hold my thread, because I tend to use 3 colors of thread all the time, strictly for my dolls. And that would be kind of cool, just to have something, you know, a plate this big, you know, and spin it around and it'll have my thread on it handy. So I think I'm rambling now. But there it is. Sorry, everything else is such a mess, and you can see I definitely have, you know, some room to grow. Again, I'm phasing out my grosgrain, and I'm going into the seam binding and satin ribbons. So I think Monday, I'm hoping I have a good weekend. Today is just all about me trying to get the rest of my room reorganized, and then I'm hoping through the weekend I will be able to finish a project, because Monday I really want to have a challenge / giveaway. I have a really good idea, and I really want to get the ball rolling on that. So keep your eyes peeled, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. Alright, everybody, have a wonderful day, and I will see you all in my next video. Toodles!